Hello and welcome to this week's edition of McBookie's Top Tartan Tips, and as ever I'm joined by Mark Walker and Tam McManus. League decider up for grabs in the Premiership as it's the Rangers Celtic game, last one of the season. Mark, I'll come to you first. How do you think the game will go?
I think you've got to look at Celtic. I'd be surprised if it's anything other than a home win. I think there should be goals at both ends here. I'm not convinced with any of their defences, particularly Rangers' central defence at the moment. I think the atmosphere is going to be unbelievable. Rangers' mentality has been questioned so many times, and you think, have they got it in them to actually go to Parkhead and win? But they probably need to win by a couple of goals as well. Can't see it myself, so I'm going to go for a Celtic win and over 2.5 goals at 13-8.
Yeah, well, we've already had requests for individual players to be red carded. Tam, how do you see the game going?
Yeah, I'd agree with Mark. I think that Celtic, round about even money are a great bet. I don't think Rangers have got it in them to go to Parkhead and win. They've only done it once, I think, in recent times, and that was the COVID season with no fans. 60,000 supporters behind Celtic. I actually think if Celtic scored in the first 10-15 minutes, they could win with 3 or 4. I'm going to go for both teams to score and Celtic to win at 11-5. I fancy 3-1, 4-1. I think Rangers will score, but I think Celtic get all their players back, too much firepower, proven course and distance winners, and I think they'll win the game comfortably. So Celtic to win and both teams to score at 11-5.
So both boys fancy a Celtic win. There's other games on in the Premiership, plus there's the playoffs. Tam, what's your best bet?
I'm going to go for Ross County to beat Motherwell at 23-20 at home. Ross County are flying at the minute. Great result obviously last week against Hibs. Motherwell doing okay as well, but I just think Ross County are playing well at the minute. All of a sudden, win that game against Rangers, beating Hibs at the weekend. I think they've got players in form scoring goals at the top end of the pitch. So I'll go for Ross County to win at 23-20 at home to Motherwell.
Yeah, and they've managed to take over St Johnstone in that playoff spot. Mark, what's your best bet?
Well, I'm against St Johnstone actually, Paul. I just think they're in serious trouble. There all sorts of problems scoring. Livingston, they're away at Livingston. Livingston obviously already relegated. But how often have you seen that with the pressure off? The teams actually start playing. I was at Motherwell last week against them. They actually could have scored about 3 goals by the first half. They were unlucky. So I'm going to go for them to score over 1.5 goals at a big price, 19-10 against St Johnstone. I look to be in trouble.
So Tam is on Ross County to beat Motherwell at 23-20. And Mark thinks Livingston will score 2 or more goals against St Johnstone at 19-10. If you're having a bet this weekend, then remember to have a look at the McBookie site, and the best of luck.